Hello and welcome to a game between oGsTOP and oGsZenio. TOP will be playing as the red Terran player at the 9 o'clock position. I know it doesn't look it, but it is true. And oGsZenio will be playing as the yellow Zerg player at the 6 o'clock position. This is GG. Your face in the map is going to be Metalopolis, and it looks like that Overlord was trying to hide away from a Terran SCV, but it was able to spot it, so he is coming back into the base. He will spot that there is going to be two barracks, so he knows it's very similar to something that happened in game 1. Will be coming in game number 2. There is a hatchery and an extractor. There's no spawning pool just yet. He is at 14. Ooh, he does put it down around 14 supply after the hatchery and the extractor. And the CV is going to be coming out. He is going to be building the Marines along with a supply depot. You might see another harassment from the Marines and the bunker. That was very effective in game number 1. Overlords are coming back into the base of the natural expansion of Zenio, as TOP is going to set up camp, or possibly not set up camp. He does have some Marines rally to this position. His rally point is set all the way directly to the natural expansion right over here, and the SCV is dancing back and forth. The drone is very aware of the SCV's presence and looks like he is going to collect some minerals. In the meantime, there is going to be a bunker going very close to the ramp. A little bit closer to the ramp than the natural expansion, but another SCV is going to come. It looks like he will be starting another bunker. He wanted to make sure the hatchery was going to go up, and this Marine is going to start harassing the probe on the side. 6 Zerglings are on the way along with the Metabolic Boost upgrade, as well as 1 Queen, and I think he will be able to definitely finish the bunker in the back. He might not have enough time to finish the bunker in the front, as these Marines might get surrounded by the Zerglings. The Marines are going to run toward the back bunker, and the bunker is going to be able to cover the front bunker. That is really nice positioning for these two bunkers, just absolutely perfect. And this bunker will be able to shoot away at this hatchery, and he's also going to put in perhaps another Marine in there. No, there's only going to be 3 Marines inside. There's going to be Marines and Zerglings non-stop action. 27 versus 28 is the population. He does have 2 Marines on the side. They will be engaging. The Queen does inject, and some Zerglings, I don't think he wants to engage only in little bits of Zerglings. He wants to send a lot out very quickly. And these Marines might be overextending themselves, as the Zerglings are going to close in here. The Zerglings are coming in. He's going to take down the bunker. SCV's trying to repair, but it's not going to help. The SCV goes down. The bunker is going to go down as well. The 3 Marines will get destroyed, and he does have 1 bunker left behind there. The income tab does show that the Terran player is very much ahead of the Zerg player, because he's forcing him to make so many Zerglings, and also pull off some of his drones off of mining. And this bunker is still up and running, and he's trying to catch the last Marine, but the metabolic boost there did kick in a little bit too late, as I think those Zerglings are trying to intercept any more additional reinforcements. And these Marines are going to push out here with the Zerglings directly to their north. He is trying to kill off the Queen, but he will not be able to. Ooh, so close. The Queen has 11 HP, and he's still going to go for 1 HP, 2 HP, barely survives, and this bunker will get salvaged, it looks like. And that was a pretty good harassment by TOP, as he does have a higher income. Ooh, no, at the moment, actually, Zenio has taken the income lead with a lot more drones, and he is going to be running some of those Zerglings to his opponent's base. He wants to find out what's inside his opponent's base, and looks like that Overlord was deterred by some Marines. And if we take a look at his vision, he sees the command center on the side, and he also sees the 2 barracks. However, he does not yet see these 2 factories that are going up inside the base. He is going to be building a Baneling's Nest. Baneling's Nests are very useful, especially against infantry like the Marines. And he peeks up once again. He does confirm that there's nothing behind here, so maybe he's going to go for an early Baneling bus. A tech lab is going to go up on one of the barracks for TOP, and TOP is going to have a handful of Marines to the side to sort of war off any Overlords, and no Overlords are going to fly in just yet, as more and more Zerglings are being produced, and the income is going to show a healthy lead for Zenio at the moment, as TOP does have double the gas, as he does have 2 of those refineries up, whereas Zenio only has 1 of those extractors. And the Zergling checking once again. Ooh, keeping that Zergling alive. Very nice there. Keeping both Zerglings alive when they ran up the ramp to check out the Marines, it looks like. And there's going to be 7 Banelings being morphed in. These Banelings should be enough to take down the supply depot, even though the barracks will probably survive that attack. And there's a lot of Hellions. Hellions is exactly what he needs against this light force units, and he's going to come in here with the command center and potentially drop it, and he's going to break through, and the Zerglings are inside. He's trying to fight these Hellions, which may not be the best of idea. Roach Warren is going down in the meantime, and some of these SCVs are getting killed. I think about 2 or 3 SCVs went down, 4 it looks like, and ooh, he will keep the fifth one alive, and these Zerglings are going to have to run for it because he does not want to waste additional resources, and these Marines are going to turn around and reverse choke those Zerglings, and an orbital command is going to be coming up. That is a lot of action pack in such a short amount of time. Army size is at 48 versus 58 advantage for the Zerg player, as he has a lot more drones and he does have more income, I believe. He has been holding the income advantage for quite a while, ever since he successfully defended against the bunker rush, and here we see some number of Hellions coming in here will be met with Roaches. Roaches are exactly what you want against those Hellions. Hellions will have to back away. One Roach is going to advance to the tower, probably get vision of his opponent or whatever is going to come his way. More and more drones are being pumped out. Unit tab does show 37 drones to 26 SCVs, and there's only 8 Hellions. Both of them are very, very damaged. 2 of them inside the base, and a handful of Marines and 1 Marauder, it looks like. More Marauders are on the way, because Marauders are a great way to fight against those Roaches, and Roaches are going to be still being made, as well as Zerglings. Zenio is going to hold one tower, whereas TOP will hold the other one. TOP is going to come around with some of these Hellions. He is getting the upgrades for the concussive shells, as well as the stun pack, and he is going to come to the side. He will spot the expansion going up for Zenio at the lower right hand position. Some of these Roaches are pushing across the map, while these Hellions are going to come in here with some Roaches to defend, and the Zergling should be able to take care of these Hellions, no problem, but he is going to micro it and burn off some more of these Zerglings. Ooh, nice play there by Zenio, as he actually gets his Zerglings toasted. Ooh, he is going to survive. TOP does actually manage to micro all those. 10 kills for that Hellion, well worth it there. And oGsZenio is going to push forward here, and TOP does have a very nice defensive wall here with Marauders and the concussive shells, so I don't think he is going to engage. Zenio is indeed going to fall back. He has a lot of Zerglings also falling back. Army size is at 78 versus 88 at the moment. Hellion still scouting around the edges, and he did not burn off that Zergling on the side, and siege tech is being researched while a lot more supply depots are being built, because he probably is aware of the fact that he is going to fall behind, as his opponent is going to be on 3 bases as he has scouted previously. And this Roach is one tough cookie, as those Hellions don't really do too much damage against him. And we see another push from TOP here, as he's going to advance and he's going to shoot down this Overlord. The Overlord will give sight to some of what's going on, and if you take a look inside the base, he does know that there's 2 factories, but he doesn't know there's going to be tanks coming out. But he will know now, as there's 2 tanks coming across. Siege tech is not quite done yet. He needs about 5 more seconds. He can't siege up, and he's bunching up into a ball. These Mailings are coming in from the side, actually blowing up on the Marauders, and the tank's not doing too much damage there. He doesn't have that many Marines to take those damage, and the Roaches and Bailings will be able to push back the forces of Marauders and Hellions. Nice counter push there by Zenio, as Zenio was able to hold down 1 charge, and now it might be a different story, as some more tanks are going to join this battle. These tanks do have siege tech ready, and while we wait here, there's going to be more and more Zerglings being pumped. Zerglings are really, really good against Marauders, because Marauders shoot kind of slow. Well, they shoot slower than Marines, and Marauders do more damage against armor, and Zerglings are anything but armor. There are really, really skinny things with wings, and there's going to be 1 player on each tower. The important tower being this one, I think, and TOP does have control of that one, and some Zerglings are going to come here and potentially take down this Hellion. The Hellion will go down to the surround of 4 of those Zerglings, and the Zerglings won't actually take any damage. I mean, they take damage, but they will not take any casualties. The armor size is at 105 versus 122, and Zenio is going to run back and forth and check out the other expansions, I assume, as well for TOP. TOP is in a very defensive position, but he does not yet have those tank siege. I think he is thinking about whether or not he should push ahead. He is going to be constructing a lot more barracks. He is going to have a total of 5 barracks, 2 factories, and these 2 Zerglings are going to be scouting about here, and Zenio in a very comfortable position. If we take a look at the income tab, it will show that he is very much ahead in terms of minerals, and that is something that is very good for you, as some of the spires are going to spawn some of those mutalisks, as these mutalisks are going to come momentarily. There are no turrets here, and that's a lot of SCVs for not so many mineral patches. He might think about expanding, but I think it's his indecision that is holding him back a little bit, as he's going to be making a starport. He is pretty much starved here. You can see that his resources at 100 to about 200, not so very good, and the Zerg player is also a little bit richer, as he might be thinking about getting another expansion. there is a pack of Mutalisks and Zerglings. There's going to be 11 Mutalisks, a lot of Zerglings, and about 16 or so Roaches. That is a nice, healthy mix of units for the Zerg player. He is thinking about coming in to harass here, as some units are coming out for TOP, as TOP is a little bit befuddled in this match. I think he is not doing too much, as he's going to have some of his SCVs taken down by these Mutalisks. SCVs are going down left and right, and the Marines do come in here, but the damage has been done, and it looks like TOP has decided to move out. He is going to move out to the center map. He is going to take control of the control tower, while these Mutalisks do go back to their base. I think about 40 or 30% of those SCVs were taken out, and a scan goes off, and a lot of the units for Zenio is going to move out. TOP is coming closer and closer. He is going to siege up 2 of those tanks and keep on pushing forward. This is a very nice slow push siege up forward, and that is a whole bunch of words that don't really mean too much, and there is not too many Marines. These Marauders are going to have to do something, as he's going to be absolutely open to the Bailings as well as the Zergling and the Roaches. There's going to be an attack from all directions. I suspect these Marauders do take down the Spire really quickly, and the Marauders are going to fly back because the Marines aren't going to be able to support them, and that's a lot more Mutalisks than Marines. The Mutalisks should have no problem against those Marines. And he is going to fall back because he does not want to use his precious minerals. Army size now is at 127 to about 170. These Marauders are going to come forward here. The tanks are in the background, completely open, and the hatchery, the lair is going to go down, it seems, and he is going to lose all of these tanks. He doesn't have the Marines to reinforce, and the Marines are going to move back. He is also going to lose these Marauders, but will he be able to take down this hatchery in time? I think he will not be able to, as there is a ton of those Zerglings, and I think OGS is really comfortable. oGsZenio, is really comfortable. He is going to push forward. 176, 177 versus 92. He is going to push forward. He does not have too much anti-air. TOP. TOP is going to not siege his tanks as well. He is going to push forward again. This is very, very troubling. He is behind in number of resources, army size, and everything, and he is going to siege up in front of these Zerglings, who just takes the tanks down. And TOP would have to GG. Ooh, that is a pretty nifty game. Hope to see you guys at the next game. There is going to be more and more and more. Thanks for listening. See you guys at the next game.